feeling like the enemy of, or if you want to say it the other way around, that we're used to seeing the government as the bad guys. And if you see yourself as an enemy of the state because of your faith, or if you see the government as bad guys, it would be very easy in this new movement, this new faith called Christianity, it would be very easy to develop this complex where your soul be subject under the 7 Bible examples quickly. I'll read you the verses. You don't have to turn. You can fill in the blanks as I go. Where that very same word is used. It's not always the same word in English, but every single time it's the same word in Greek. All right? Submission is an essential factor in every relationship. First one, 1 Corinthians 15:27. All things are subject to Jesus. For he hath put all things are put under him. It is manifested he is accepted, which did put all things under him. Okay, not to go too deep into that verse, but when it says he hath put all things under his feet, let me fill in the pronouns there. God the Father hath put all things under Jesus' feet. But when God the Father saith all things are put under Jesus, it is manifest or obvious that he, God the Father, is accepted, which did put all things under Jesus. So, Paul's saying, everything is subject to 1 Corinthians 15:28, Jesus is subject to God the Father. Now maybe here's something you weren't aware of, but this verse 28. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, Jesus, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that God may be all in all. So after it's all said and done, every knee shall Jesus Christ is the Lord, to the glory of God the Father. Jesus is going to take all these things that have been made subject to him and turn them over to the Father, so that the Father ultimately receives all the glory. So, all things are subject to Jesus. Jesus is subject to God the Father. Ephesians 5:21. Believers are subject to one another, submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God. So, there is a sense, now, understand, this will help you understand this idea of being subject. Doesn't mean that we get to boss each other around. The idea there is accountability. We are accountable to one another. And we need to live to one another. All right? And then number 5, Ephesians 5:22, wives are subject to their husbands. Ladies, you knew I was going to get to that, didn't you? Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. I made this statement. I'm not sure I've ever made this statement in our church here.